He was a widower and she was a widow. They had known each other for years, having been high school classmates and attending class reunions regularly over the decades. At their 60th class reunion, the widower and widow, along with two other singles, formed a foursome. The night was filled with joy, with laughter in the air and spirits soaring high. The widower couldn't help but throw a few admiring glances across the table, while the widow smiled coyly in return. As the evening wore on, their connection grew stronger, and during one of the dances, he finally mustered up the courage to ask her, "Will you marry me?" After a long 6 seconds of careful thought.
Yes, I will. The night ended with the widower on cloud nine, sure that his future had just been set. But the next morning, doubt crept in.
Did she say yes or did she say no? He couldn't remember. Despite his best efforts to recall every detail of the conversation, his mind remained blank. He could clearly remember asking, but her response was a mystery.
With growing anxiety, he picked up the phone to call her. He started by explaining that his memory wasn't what it used to be. Then with growing courage, he asked,
"When I asked you to marry me last night, did you say yes or did you say no?"
She laughed and said, "Oh, you silly man." I said, "Yes, I will, and I meant it with all my heart."
Relieved, the widower's heart skipped a beat in excitement. Then she added,
"And I'm so glad you called. I couldn't remember who asked me.